This is one of my all-time favorite commanders. I even have a $40 budget DDH version, which is really cool. So now, Historic Brawl. Odric is such a great design. 4-mana 3/3 that gives all the keywords in the battlefield to every creature. So if we have a creature with double strike, then in combat all of our creatures will have double strike, and this works with every keyword, which makes our board really insane really quick. The deck. Thunderous Orator is like a Odric, but for itself, like a mini Odric. Gideon is indestructible and gives us another keyword of our choice. Atraxa Skitterfang also does this, but with oil counters. Crystalline Giant gains a keyword every turn, so that's awesome. And Steel Seraph, another keyword dealer. These are the most synergistic creatures, giving us keyword flexibility. Then we have creatures for every keyword. Here we have Lifelink, here Vigilance, here Flying, here Indestructible, and here Double Strike, which is the best keyword. And then we have creatures with 2 keywords. These are always a pleasure to play with, and even a couple with more than 2. Don't be surprised to not see Talpas and whatnot, we don't need them, our curve needs to be really low. A bunch of other value spells to draw cards, and some removal, and that's it. That's a deck, that's a deal, now let's play. What's up everyone, welcome back one more time. You know the deal, we play Historic Brawl, and today we are playing with Odric, Lunarch Marshal. This is mono white keyword matters versus Guys of Suntrap. So the new cards from the newest addition to Arena, we're going to keep this hand looks pretty good. Guys of Suntrapped, and we are playing with Odric. This is one of my favorite commanders from ever. I mean, I have an EDH deck with Odric. I think it's great. So now we're taking it for a spin with in Historic Brawl. Thanks to the Shadows over Innistrad set, which is already in Arena, we have a Battlefield Raptor, which has 2 keywords for us, which is pretty awesome. So we're trying to flood the board with creatures with as many keywords as we can. Here we are playing the Illuminator Virtuoso. Opponent has an annoying Authority of the Consuls. And then when we slam Odric, then all the creatures are going to gain all the keywords when we go to combat. But it's still very, very good. So yeah, that's the idea. We are a white weenie keywords matter deck, and the deck is pretty awesome. I've already played some games with it and it went really well. Ooh, Captain Everheart, I like that card. So do we play the tap land, or do we play the untap land? I mean, we can do this and flash in Guardian of Faith, so I'm just going to do that. Maybe the opponent is planning on untapping and wrathing the board, so Guardian of Faith is pretty cool with that. It also gives us Vigilance, so if we find an untapped land for next turn, we could play Odric and start the attack. Opponent is passing. Wow, that's not good. Alright, so we are going to flash in this, putting more bodies in the battlefield. And I guess they are going... Oh. Wow, no counters either. Removal? Yeah, looks like it. So Guys on some draft. Maybe this is control, but... March. Well, that's alright. March is okay. They are tapping down here. Ah, we miss our land drop. So now I play this tapped. And then maybe we set up with Tokashi's Welcome. I think I like this play because if they are kind of a control deck, then drawing cards from our creature CTBing might be really, really good. We need to find more action. There's the Wrath. Alright, so one turn too late. But I guess we can now play Ketra? I guess Oketra would have been better before the Wrath, even. But let's play Oketra setup and then try to Fairy. Yeah. I mean, I wanted to have the Oketra on the battlefield to keep the pressure going, but now I'm going to have to play the little ones because I want to start also drawing cards. Let's play Captain Everheart because we need something to attack the Fairy. There's a cave. Tokashi's Welcome does not trigger more than once, but at least we can play both of these things. The Pouncer, and we can also play the Fencing Ace. That is reduced because of the Captain Everheart. Opponent upticks the Fairy. So now they can cast sorceries at instant speed. passes again? Wow. Alright. Alright. Healer's Cock is great. That's a redraw. We could play the Oketra, but let's play the Hawk. Draw a card. You're gaining life. Ooh, Adanto. I like that too. Because now we can play Oketra and follow that up with Adanto. If they counter this, no counters. Alright. Let's go to attacks. Everything at the ferry. That's convenient. Alright, Adanto. The opponent using Teferi's protection to protect Teferi. That is, that's a flavor win. Opponent, well done. That's so funny. Teferi's protection. But check out our board. If they don't have a removal spell, a board wipe, which looks like they don't, then Odric might be deadly. Ursa, that's all right. Equip Shadow Spear. Okay, so they are tapped down. Ooh, Serra Paragon. I think I like to play Serra Paragon more than I would like to play Odric, because this also starts throwing us cards as well from our graveyard. And I guess between the two of these, I might just play maybe the less costly one, because if we draw something of 2 mana, then we can play it. Well, a land. And it's not too bad. It's not great either. And we can go to attack with a 1/1. And we're just setting up. So now we have the Serra Paragon. We have Zokashi's Welcome. Pretty good board to recurse our threats. Thalia, new card, that's fine. Our creatures were already entering tapped, so they enter tapped twice. Ooh, ossification for the Serra Paragon. Yeah. Well, that's fine, because we're going to slam Odric and everything will have flying. Wow, this is going to be kind of cool. Alright. Ooh, can we play both? We can. Wow, we can give double strike to everything, right? Yeah, we play these and everything will be indestructible, double striking, vigilant. I guess vigilance is not. He's not in the battlefield, but this is going to be pretty cool. Yeah, double strike. Oh, yes. Come on. Boom. Lifelink, double strike, indestructible. The one thing that I would like to have is a way to make our creatures slightly bigger, because then double strike can destroy anyone. So, but we need to run that in a creature. Like we have an intrepid adversary, another creatures that pump the team. Wow, Wormcoil is not going to cut it for them. We're going to smash them in the air again. Wow, alright. And check out our life total, down to 36. Yeah, this deck is impossible to deal with. Well, we got there. Here we are for another round with Odric. A shout out to the Discord server from the channel. You can check the description to join our Discord server. We are doing deck building. Hand looks pretty bad. Orator is not really bad, but I'm going to mulligan. Ooh, this is better. Wow, this is a crazy good hand. We have a Discord server where we are doing deck building, talking about Magic, and doing lots of other stuff related to Magic. Oh, spoilers as well, so you can check it out and join the team. Segovian Angel, turn 1, another one of the good turn 1 plays. Let's go to attacks. 1/1 Vigilant Flying. And then following this up with Thalia versus Nira, it's pretty good unless they have a counter. If they do, that's fine. Alright. Take out the counter from their hand. Next turn, probably try to slam Gideon. Okay. Go to attacks. We have the Phyrexian Scrapyard. That card is bonkers. And Gideon, does this resolve? Looks like it won't. Oh. Wow, opponent disrespecting the Gideon. Well, I guess they have a removal spell. Because why else wouldn't they counter it? Key to the art. Wow, opponent is just playing solo. Solitaire mode, disregarding our cards. Alright. So now we have a Gideon. As long as we have Gideon and an emblem, we cannot lose. So we play Serra Paragon. This can allow us to cast Thalia next turn. And then we attack with an indestructible Gideon. Yeah, down to 17. They really didn't care for Gideon at all. Midnight Clock. Ashes of Rusco. It scares me. Now Midnight Clock scares me. Wow, Nykthos. Probably the best draw in our deck. Yes. Alright, so do you deal with Thalia? No Thalia. No counter for Thalia. So now Nykthos is kind of insane, right? Adding 6 mana? Ooh. We could go for Odric. I guess going for Odric is the best here. I'm not expecting this to resolve. What? Alright. Keep slamming things. I mean, all the keywords? Even indestructible? Alright, opponent, what is going on? Down to 9. I guess they might have a bunch of extra turn spells. But they need something really good, like burn down the house. Yeah, there's a first extra turn spell. I guess we... Burn down the house kills us here. Big score. Okay. So... Come on, Storm's Wrath does it too. Come on. No Wrath. No Wrath and we have this. Oh! That's fine. So we win? Yes. Wow. This deck destroys control. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to play with Odric Lunarch Marshal facing up Muldrotha. Alright. Opponent goes first. This hand is very decent. We have turn 2 into turn 3, good place. Would like to have to find a turn 1 play to curve out. Opponent starts with a Forsaken Crossroads. No turn 1 play, so we put this tapped. And then try to play the Ornithopter on turn 2. This is a very good hand. Not so many, not so much because of keywords, but just because of pure mono white power. Probably the best 4 cards that we in our deck. Slogurk, alright. Do we play something here? Or do we wait with a removal, with the Wandering Emperor to remove Slogurk? I guess we can pass. We might be telegraphing this one a little bit, but even if they don't fall for it, then slamming the Wandering Emperor is good. Ah, Rootstain. That card is way too valuable for them in this deck. They even get the treasure. Yeah, don't like to see Rootstain here. We don't have a removal spell. Alright, so they don't attack. We played. Nevertheless, I guess we can make a samurai.
You'll be safer.
Put a vigilant keyword on the battlefield. Another land. Alright, what's the follow-up? We have 5 mana, but we don't have enough to double spell. Maybe we just plain Shadow Spear. Adeling does not do too much. Gideon. I mean, is Adeline really the play here? Maybe we just have to play Odric. Is Odric will give the 2/2 flying? So maybe at least we can start attacking. Is that good enough? Restoration gives us a plains, which we have already. I really think if we start upticking Gideon, then we can use it as removal. But I think Odric is better here. We can put another samurai to block, defend the Emperor, cast Shadow Spear, and then give flying to this. Because now we have a very good board to start flying over their defenses. I guess they can attack the Wandering Emperor, I won't protect it. And then our follow-ups are really good. If we found another land, then we can double spell. Now what am I saying? I have the plains in hand. Green Warden. That has reach. Okay, so the good thing here is that, oh, Skyclave. You cannot get the Green Warden, but Gideon can give Indestructible to the rest of the team thanks to Odric. So even through their Reacher, we should have good attacks still. And Shadow Spear is even better for that. So this has reach. I guess we do have to play Gideon, right? Adeline 2 is very good. We slam Adeline. We are going to put the counter on... Let's say we put it on... We're going to gain Vigilance. Since we are going to gain Vigilance, we can still attack with the Ornithopter. And everything will have... Everything will have Indestructible. But since we are going to play Gideon, we might as well not use the counter on the Ornithopter. And just give... another keyword. Oh, we can gain lifelink here. Alright. So put this on Odric, and we have everything but lifelink. And everything gains everything. Wow, Odric is so good. Oh my god, I love this card. And the 1/1 is going to die miserably. And yeah, that gives us a good attack. Indestructible. Alright, so once again we are praying for no rafts, no blood on the snow, no nothing. Don't touch our board. So you can see the power of Odric. Like, I knew that this card was going to be good for Historic Brawl, because in EDH you cannot kill the entire board with it. You can kill a couple of people with Odric, but it's very difficult to close the game. But in Brawl, this is a whole different level. And, well, let's see how opponent gets out of this one. So, Vraska. Vraska did not kill anything, that's surprising. Because now we can use Skyclave. But we can also equip Shadow Spear. Everything will have Indestructible. So we can also put First Strike on the team. So let's give Shadow Spear to Adeline. Yeah, because this gives us Trample +1/+1. This efficiently gets over the Green Warden. And then the First Strike, which will go to the entire team, also goes to Adeline.
Remember your training.
And then let's also remove the which one of these? I guess Slogurk. They get back some lands. And yeah, now we go to attacks and... Ooh. Oh, wow, Tails End. That's so brutal, but I guess that's not too bad. We have still a very good attack. I mean, let's take the opportunity to kill Vraska, and since we don't have lethal, And I guess we might as well attack with Gideon. So if they want to defend Braska, then they cannot block Gideon, and well, they can champ Gideon, but that's it. Alright, Braska down. So no card draw for them. And here's to hoping that we can close the game next turn. We take up Gideon one more time, which we forgot to do before. Not that we needed it, but it's fine. And yeah, that's this is as good as this deck is going to look. So hopefully you're enjoying this Odric deck. As powerful as I expected it to be. Key to the Archives, not going to save them. So they have to find something really good from the Key to the Archive, if that was the best play from their hand. Looking over, looking over. Fatal Passage. They are not conceding, so they might have something. Maybe a removal spell for Adeline. That's the most immediate thing that they need. Something to kill Adeline. But even through that, I think we even have it. Oh, they have the removals. Oh, they found it from the Key to the Archive. But I guess we still have lethal, right? Oh, we need double strike. Do we get double strike somewhere? And we find double strike. No double strike. But I guess this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is almost lethal. It's very close to lethal. Well, that's it. Let's leave math for them. Put the +1/+1 on first strike on. Doesn't really matter. Green Warden can block something, but still everything will have indestructible. Then Iganjo finds us a land. And also equip. We could take Gideon down if we wanted to remove the Green Warden, but we're just going to dig him up before I forget again. Give everything indestructible. And equip these before I forget as well. So now we have Trampled, Indestructible, First Strike, Vigilance, Flying, and everything. Wow, this is so cool. Yeah, my cat agrees. Alright. Yeah. Boom. Down to 5. So not dead yet. They have one more turn to get out of this one. I mean, they are Muldrotha deck. They could find an answer. But I guess that we have very good Planeswalkers in the field to finish the game. We could even recast Odric if they Wrath our board. Right. What's the follow-up? We keep playing Fabled Passages. They don't give up. I mean, they are fighting. They are really defending this game. Could they have something? Sheoldred. That's not gonna make it. Liliana doesn't make it either. Alright, we can sacrifice a couple of tokens here. Because we are going to keep the flying. That's the most important thing. So opponent draws a couple of cards, gains 4 life. But this is game. Unless they can do something with 2 treasures, which I don't think so. We are going to win this one. Yes! Come on! This will be our last round playing with Odric Lunark Marshall facing Karuga. Fine matchup. We go first, hand looks very good. Wow, this is exactly what we want to see. Battlefield Raptor. Thunderous Orator is kind of a one-shot Odric. It gains itself all the keywords in the battlefield, which is very good in this deck. Because we are... Oh, we need to find the third land. Come on, give me 3 lands and we win this. Caryatid. And no land. Whoa. Alright, so... We have still a very good attack, but... We even get double striking from the fencing ace in the Orator. But missing land drops is not ideal. If we find a land this turn, we shall be fine, but... Cobra. Oh. Yeah. All the manas. And a replicating ring. Ooh. Well, there's the third land. Alright, so... Now we go Adeling. This gives us vigilance. So we have a very good attack here as well. And then if we find the fourth land, check this out. Adeling with vigilance and double strike next turn. And that's game. So we're pretty close to killing them here. Very close to killing them. Even through the missing land drop. Oh, Fable Passage. They always have the fetch land with Lotus Cobra, right? Okay. And a Shaya. Well, fourth land and this is game. If we find the fourth land, then we win. Kenrith's transformation. That's fine. Fourth land for the victory. Come on. Come on. Ah. Alright, so at least March is something we can use to kill Ashaya. I guess this makes sense, because we cannot play anything else. So let's use these for 5 on Ashaya. Unfortunately, we have to exile 2 things from our hand, but what else can we do? Is we do this, and then we have a very good attack still. They're going to have to chump. Do they have something? Ha. Okay. That's really bad. Because unfortunately... Yeah, maybe we should have attacked. Wow, Brazen Borrower. Put them at 6. Holy. So what happened if I go to attacks? They just block with their creature. Then maybe I have the chance to respond with March. I might have sequenced that poorly. Karuga. And now they have a 5-4. We need... Oh, come on. Well, our luck was really bad this game. That's unfortunate, because if we had found a land at any... Wow, counterspell too? Jesus. Because the fourth land wins us the game. Even... Because they have the removal. They use that on Odric. And then we have a very good attack with Adeline. Yeah, I think that the fourth land is game. Even through the removal. And now they are holding on. So fourth land is still good, because fourth land gives flying to the board entirely. Well, What can you do? Alright. So we need to kill something. I guess their best creature here is the Ogre, because they can play from the top of their deck. We cannot let that happen. Alright, so 4th land is still... I mean, it's not exactly lethal because they can block with the Brazen Borrower, but it's still very close to winning us a game. For staying at 3 lands versus this deck, we have put a fight, but it's kind of disappointing missing lands. This deck runs counting. Oh, Thassa. So what? They can blink Karuga. Yeah, that is nice. They can blink Karuga and refill their hand. Yeah, we are going to lose this one. 4th land now it's not even enough. Well, it was never enough, but now they probably are going to find a lot of good stuff to do. Because this deck runs, I think it's 37 lands plus 3 MDFCs, so 40 lands total. So that is even a high land count for a White Winnie deck, but I still always run more lands than most people. And 4th land is going to come now, but it's late. It's late. Oh, does this work? No, it doesn't. Yeah. Oh, well. That's brutal. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the Odric video. I hope you enjoyed this new commander from Shadows over Innistrad. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. We will see each other in a future video.